question from our media friends. Okay, anyone?
Hi. So somebody like you um, would have performed for a lot of crowds already. Can you just tell us how different or how similar the MLBPH crowd is?
Yeah, I really was excited to do this event because I really love performing for the younger crowd because they're so full of energy, and it was exactly what I imagined it to be today. Everybody's like super hyped up, excited, ready for the game. So I had a wonderful time performing today and seeing all of this stuff happening here. I didn't even know this was a thing until recently, until I got called to do this, and I was like, wow, this is huge, and it's so cool to see the Philippines just continuously winning back to back. So proud of that.
And well, the song itself is like a departure from your comfort zone. It's more on the quick hip hop
Yeah.
rock, like
Yeah.
fast side.
Mhm.
How do you like tell us about the song?
Yes. Okay, Allison is amazing. I love him so much. So it was an honor for me to perform with him. And when we were doing rehearsals, it is different because not only is it like upbeat rap, but it's also in Tagalog. So it was a challenge, but Allison helped me and I really enjoyed it. And I actually have been releasing more upbeat songs. So it wasn't that crazy, but it was more of the Tagalog that I was worried about. I didn't want to disappoint anybody. So hopefully I did a good job.
Thank you. That's all from me.
Thank you.
Okay, just a follow up on that. So
Yeah.
how are you able to, how I say this, fluently speak Tagalog all those during those practices in the song?
Yeah, it was different because usually I would have my grandparents help me, but I haven't been able to see them this trip. So Allison helped me a lot. And it's weird because I've sang in several different languages. It's just really hard for me to pick up like understanding. It's not really that. It's more I'm kind of nervous to speak it. When it comes to singing, it's easier because of the melodies and it's easier for me to learn. So I mean, it was a little difficult, but with the help of Allison and many other friends, they were able to help me. So I'm glad for that and thankful for that. Yeah.
So does that mean down the road you might pull up an all Tagalog album?
Oh yeah, for sure. I've been completely open to doing more like Tagalog stuff. So I actually talked to Allison about maybe collaborating too. So, I mean, that could open the door for that. So, yeah.
Right, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Next question.
So tell us about your, experience on, I guess, like TikTok.
Yeah.
You see, like, of course, you have been one of the first American Idol winners who gave so much pride to the country, and I'm so glad, like, thanks to TikTok, a new generation is reintroduced. So tell us all about
Yes.
it.
Yeah. So the whole Idol experience, I feel like I've told this story like a million times. It's been so many years since Idol, but I don't ever get tired of telling it. I mean, I was 16 years old when I was on Idol, and it was. I mean, I felt like I was like in a bubble. I didn't know the impact that I had around the world or how the show impacted people around the world. And then after Idol, I came here for the first time ever, and it was crazy. And I just really felt the love from the Philippines, and that's why I continue to come back, because I do feel at home here. So I want to thank, my Filipino fans for always making me feel so at home here, and just for always continuing to be with me on this journey. So thank you, and I'm excited to release more music and do more performances in Manila. So yeah.
You've had a lot of exemplary, like you've had a lot of collabs already.
Yeah.
Is there anyone that you still want on your list? You can give us a couple of names.
Yeah. Well, like I was saying, I just talked to Allison backstage, and I was like, we have such a cool vibe, and we just kind of clicked at rehearsals too. So I was like, yeah, let's do some collaborating. And then there are some Filipino artists out here as well. And then I do have a long list of people that I would love to collaborate in the States with. But yeah, as of right now, I'm releasing my own music, and I actually have been writing my own music. So hopefully I can get some collaborations for the new stuff to come out.
Also, I'm not sure if you've thought about it, but you did mention that you were only 16 when you won Idol, and a lot of the apps that made people Did you wish that there was Instagram or TikTok when you were that age, or you're glad that?
Honestly, I feel really old because yeah, it wasn't a big thing, these apps back then, and now like everything is online. So I'm kind of like getting in the rhythm of like doing TikToks, and I'm super introverted. I am not like a in your face kind of person, so it's really hard for me to like take my phone out and like vlog and take photos. So I'm getting used to it. I'm happy for it because it creates a new platform for so many people. But yeah, it's definitely, I need to get some used to it. Yeah. Thank you.
Hello, Jessica. What's it like? What's it like performing for a Filipino esports crowd?
It was crazy, yeah. I mean, like I said, I didn't really know what to expect. I kind of, like when they were telling me about the event, and they told me like it was a more young crowd, and I was, kind of excited. One, I was really excited, but I was kind of nervous because I was like, oh, like, I was 16 when I was on Idol, and the song Tonight released like right after that. Will they even know this song? But to my surprise, people actually knew the song. They're dancing. They're so full of energy. So I really love performing for this kind of crowd, for the Filipino crowd, the young crowd. So I had an awesome time.
And I'm just curious, have you tried Mobile Legends?
I have tried video games in the past, like mobile games, but I didn't know about this game. So they've been telling me about it, and I am a video game person, so I'm definitely going to download it and try it out. So I'm excited to do that too.
Sports event. The last time, or I think this one of them was you performed in a Manny Pacquiao fight. So what's the difference between performing in a boxing crowd and
Yeah.
performing in an esports crowd?
I feel like it's a lot different because I feel like it's a more like I wouldn't say like hostile environment in the boxing. It's just the energy is different, because these guys are really just gonna go at it physically. Here I feel like it's a lot more fun and everybody's super, super young. So like I said, super high energy. Everybody's like screaming. I hear all the guys like getting hyped up. So I mean, in the boxing ring and boxing matches, I feel like people are a little bit more anxious, more like, oh, what's gonna happen? So it's different, but I love both events. Yeah.
All right. So you mentioned you were 16 when you were in Idol.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you're aware, but some of these players actually are around that age as well, right?
No, I know.
So although it's like the pressure is coming from a different like side, I guess.
Mhm.
I'm sure you understand some of the, like the stage fright or something like
Yeah.
that. If you had any advice to give to these young players to deal with the pressure, what would it be?
Yeah, it's crazy because still to this day I still get butterflies and I still get nervous. So it's completely human and natural to feel, anxious and a little nervous and to get that way before you get on stage because it is, it's different, but it's the same. So I think my only advice is just have fun. Remember that you're doing this for a reason. You love it. So get up there and do what you do best and kill it. Yeah. Thank you.
Hi Jessica, I'm Mario from Escort Philippines and Spin Top PH.
Awesome.
So, do you have any favorite OPM songs? And can you sing part of it?
Oh my gosh! Wow, on the spot. Well, I think the song that I've sang for many years that I think people have maybe heard me sing before is Ikaw. Yeah. Maybe the sample. Ikaw ang bigay nagmay ka pa. Sa akin tasya. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah. Save it for later, right?
Mario, are you okay?
Thank you, Jessica.
Thank you.
Okay, I guess that's it. Thank you so much, Jessica.
Thank you guys so much. You guys have been wonderful. Thank you.